Okay, test, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Looks pretty good on my end. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Let's go to the stream. Hello? Hello? I might adjust my VTuber bit of like the position. I don't know. I feel like I'm too high up. 1 second. Music. We're playing more Danky and Riapaz. Oh wait, I gotta mute it because it's gonna be loud whenever it starts up. For some reason. But 2 people were murdered last time, which was Angie, who was murdered in her own lab, her ultimate artist lab, and then Portenko was murdered. There we go. Portenko was also murdered. Somehow during the whole seance we were doing. Which, who was in the seance with us? It was Tenko, us, Kyo, Kokichi, and Himiko. Because there were 5 people, yeah. Because they kicked Kibo out, because he's a robot, which is very rude. Very rude. And they kicked him out. It looked like Kokichi died, but he didn't. He's fine. Kokichi's fine. He just he hurt himself. I think he was checking. He also like checked under the floorboards. I think he checked under the other rooms. Because there's 3 rooms in total. We were in the middle room. I'm so happy he's fine. Yeah, he's fine. He just bumped his head a bit, but he did provide us with some information. With he went and checked the seance book, the book for the caged child thing. Shame, something terrible happened to Kokichi. Terrible. Yeah. Yeah. See, what you gotta say, Kyo? Why did the seance fail? I never did figure out why. Yeah, he's much more... He's still more interested in that than the case. Yeah, he's more focused on why didn't the seance work? More than the fact that there's 2 murders that happened.
Damn.
This job's gonna be rough, since I couldn't do any investigating, because he gets picked out by Goose stuff. Kokichi, what do you gotta say, buddy? I respected Angie and Tenko so much since the moment we met. Shut up. Nothing's gonna be solved by crying about it.
Right already.
Besides, that was a lie, wasn't it?
It's a lie.
Yep, you guys have me figured out already. So there's no point in keeping up the act. Kokichi never changes, no matter what situation he's in. Mia, what do you gotta say? Try using your brain so I don't have to. My golden brain cells are a gift to the entire world. Okay, thanks. I don't know how helpful you were in this. Kimo was helpful because he could use his eyeballs as lights, so he could actually see in the room where we did the seance. It's true, though. I do not know if it can be attributed to God per se. I can hear an inner voice guiding me when I don't know what to do. I can't explain why, but I believe that voice will lead me to hope as long as I listen to it.
On your knees.
Shut up! Why the fuck is a robot talking about God anyway? It's unseemly.
You're so dumb.
That inner voice is probably just a radio or something, like in taxis and stuff.
It's not funny.
It was unwise of me to confide in you all. Kibo. Going to do his best to help. Okay, thank you, Gonta. Yumiko is very sad. Both Tenko and Angie are dead. So in the end, the culprit really was... No, it's nothing. We can talk about it once the trial starts. And of course, good old Maki.
Okay.
Two and ghosts don't matter right now. The culprit is among us. Among us! Okay. Let's look at the statue. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Let's get into the trial. I believe you said you believed last time it was either Kyo or Kokichi, because you always want to point the blame on Kokichi. Which is fair. It's fair. That's fair. As usual, we walk toward the elevator in silence. As soon as we remaining survivors stepped aboard. Down we go. Whee! Terrible. Oh gosh, I don't have the game up. I'm stupid. I've done this again. I did it again. Oh well, it's fine. We were just talking with characters. It's not that big of a deal. Nothing really that important was talked about. Okay. I'm a dumb. Why didn't you tell me, Scott, that I was being a dumb? We descended. Perhaps because there were fewer of us, the elevator seemed to move faster, and so we fell, faster and faster, downward into the black. The elevator stopped, and just like always, the doors parted slowly. The light that shines on us from the other side, the bright light of our future. Or is it?
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, there's supposed to be a hidden Monokuma in this level. I need to check. Where it is. Where is it? Here we go, hidden Monokumas. In chapter 3. Okay. They look really depressed. Must be because there's even less participants now. Don't say that. Don't say they look depressed. You'll make me damn sad. Boo-hoo, as much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth. Oh, let's hurry up and get this started. At last, the class trial will begin. I hope you enjoy it to your heart's content. Also, Monokuma did clarify something last time, that if there were two murders done by two different people, the person who did the first murder is the one we are doing a trial for. So that would mean Angie. So if there is if there are two people, if there are two killers, the only one that matters is the one who killed Angie. But we'll have to find out. Third class trial was about to begin. Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. She created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. And Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Kido master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. The two who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. And who was the one who killed them? Was it one person? Two different people? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Alright. Angie, the ultimate co-artist. I blame Matua, to be honest. For real. Atua didn't save her. Like, what the heck, Atua? Your ultimate disciple was murdered. Like, what happened? Why? Okay. Okay, I need... Okay. And oh wait, no, I want that. Ah, dang it. Dang it. I want that. I don't want other things. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, I guess that's all I got. Okay. College trials in session! Stretch!
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now, smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time.
You're usually not that very helpful, so it's fine. It's okay.
Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
Amiga.
Who did it?
Oh, she's upset.
Who killed Angie and Tenko?
Yeah.
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be two killers.
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
Oh my gosh, she's still on the freaking ghost thing. It's a ghost. Come on.
What do you mean?
The transfer student.
Oh my god.
Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
That's stupid.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
Yeah, because ghosts. One of the culprits may be dead. That's true. We had that in the first game. So does that mean Tenko killed Angie and then somebody killed Tenko? That does bring up some questions, though, I guess. I don't know. Is it even possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit? Well, in the interest of being thorough, I should clear things up here. So dumb. Okay, let's see.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased.
I need to look at... Okay. Then to carry out the book's resurrection ritual. Oop. Napakuma resurrection ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Okay. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Okay, she didn't burn it. Yeah, because since we have it, that's, yeah. So that means she didn't actually do it.
They came back to life and killed two
did work?
Oh.
Who was resurrected, I wonder?
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rentaro back. Yes. Rentaro was resurrected.
No, it's...
The culprit is the late Rentaro Amami!
That's so stupid.
Please, stop it!
I know.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased.
Okay, I think I hit
They came back
Don't
to
twist.
life and killed 2 of our classmates.
No!
No!
So, Rich...
No, no. Fuck.
That's wrong!
I didn't hit the V thing. No! Yeah.
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded.
She didn't even do it.
According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
Yeah. And we have it. So, that doesn't work. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Yeah.
If Angie's ritual had succeeded, the book would have been gone.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Then, going to think Rantaro probably not culprit.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Shut up, Tsumugi.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
The ritual next time. Yep.
Now hold on a second. I can't let that comment stand.
Ooh.
Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
But it's true. I never lie about motives.
Daddy said so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Monodum is still alive, though.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
Burn! Trace me to a...
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
Shut up.
There's no way it's possible.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us. Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Duh.
Who did it? Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this.
No.
I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
Oh.
What? Why?
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened.
Oh, snap. Alright, here we go.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab.
Okay. Angie. Working hard, she would not and looking around someone from the student council. Okay. So yeah, it's Tsumugi.
Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see?
Yeah, it doesn't
What if
matter.
The katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in,
No.
That's wrong!
Buddy who ships for notebooks doesn't get to call someone else a creep show. For real.
No, Keo would not have been able to enter Angie's...
Yeah, if Angie was alive, she wouldn't let him in because he's not part of the student council.
lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Keo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Keo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you
Oh
actually
my
got
god.
it.
Shut up.
Oh, how clever.
Gonta.
You can just ignore her, Gonta.
Yeah, just ignore her, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie. I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Shut up, Kokichi.
Yeah, of course.
Gonta.
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
Oh my gosh. I think Kokichi is mocking us. I think he's mocking our character. And also Kaito.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Tsumugi, and Kibo.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
You mean one of those 2 people? Because a robot ain't people, Jack!
That is robophobic.
I will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
Whatevs. The culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Tsumugi? Well...
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Oh my gosh, yeah, this is not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
Rude.
And I'm not the culprit either. Jeez.
Rude. Not including
I'm not the
detail.
culprit.
Okay. This is not helpful. Okay. Mass panic debate start. Oh boy. Okay. How do I fucking do that? I think I need...
You must
Jeez.
consider other possibilities. Surely there must be suspects
Gentlemen,
outside the
not
student
betray
council.
student council.
Wait. No, that's not what I want.
Did you have an
impossible.
for last night?
A dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone can open
culprit!
that door.
Why?
Only student council members.
Yep.
I heard...
Shut up, Kokichi! You have... You can lock back. See, the problem with torture is when you start chopping up parts, people say anything. That's the problem with torture, you know, besides the whole human rights thing. Yeah! Yeah, Kibo.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi?
Kibo. I mean, not Kibo, Kokichi. Kokichi, you unlock the door for us.
Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
No,
I was
well,
referring to Keo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
yep. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. Click, click, click. Clack. There, open sesame.
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Yep.
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember. Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
Wait, what?
What did you just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie. The culprit was me, all along.
God damn it, Koichi.
What?
What are you saying? Is this some kind of joke?
Nah, no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins.
Uh-huh.
And it helped. I feel so much better. Whew!
Wait, so Kokichi really is culprit?
Don't ignore him.
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe?
No, because then there would be no reason for the whole setup to lock the other door.
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
What's sarcasm?
No, definitely not a lie. I killed Angie. Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
No.
Then let me ask you, culprit. How did you lock the room?
Huh? It's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
Yep.
What different method?
Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was...
The... Oh, for fuck's sake. The front door? No. No, dang it. Okay, the back door. Fuck. How do I remember? Back door.
That's it! The back door.
Load.
No. Shouldn't you guys...
Then let me ask...
Huh? What?
No, that... Huh?
Come on.
They used a
What different method?
Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
So, back door.
That's it! The back door. That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
And do a little save you save. Okay.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool.
The tool the culprit used the lot was from the outside was okay. So in one of these corners has the Monokuma. There you are. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go.
I see it.
Okay.
The gold leaf katana that was stabbed into Kaede's effigy.
Okay, cool. I got that Monokuma I needed.
The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
So the gold leaf was on the sliding lock because...
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it. The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
That evidence rings a bell. Specifically, a school bell.
Oh man.
Huh? Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Yeah, the first game in the first chapter.
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? But wait, how did they move it with a katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself. It was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigies hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
A different purpose. What could that have been? Lock the door, and also to... I think actually Mia said something about that. About it being a disguise. The culprit somehow used the set to lock the room. In that case, I need to know the reason behind every step of that setup. Okay. If I do that, the way the culprit locked the room should be clear. Okay, is it gonna be... Yep, the stupid taxi. Okay. Okay, I'm like, how do I... I cannot remember. Stupid, weird minigame. Okay, what? Turn the handle of the sliding lock! Okay, thinking time. Okay. Katanas. What? Well. Next question, next question. So, what was done to make the katana turn the lock? Katana was stabbed into the effigy. Boom, okay. Nope. Shit. How was the effigy manipulated to make the katana affect the lock? It was spun. It was hung upside down so I could be twisted and spinning it. It's a
That's it. The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy.
Okay, save.
Was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
Effigy spun?
That's right. If you spun the effigy, the rope it was hanging from would twist. Then, if you let it go, the rope would unwind and the effigy would spin the other way. And of course, the katana would spin with it.
I see. So the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place?
The culprit simply needed to spin the effigy's rope, and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock, and thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
Yes, that's how Angie's lab was locked. By using the effigy with the katana.
A plan born from the heart of a sword traveling through the air to intercept us. Oh, but could it have moved the slide lock so easily?
The sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it.
Where's Cherokee?
As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime, as to avoid detection.
Only open game would know about the spin to win.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
I didn't say that. But yeah.
In any case, the culprit probably used the murder weapon for this trick. It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
The culprit couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
The other effigies were only hung up so we'd think it was some kind of ceremony. That way, we wouldn't notice the lock trick.
But Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed. I don't want to completely ignore that possibility. But I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
Yeah.
Cough it up, Kokichi!
Oh, man. You guys got me. Okay, I'm not the culprit.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
Why are they surprised?
I want to say I'm lying, but I'm not.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
I wanted to lure the culprit out. If I claimed to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me? And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious. Sheesh. Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
You and your fucking lies! Go sit in the corner and play with yourself!
Don't.
Okay, I'll start right now.
No.
Alright, so who's the asshole who set up this locked room mystery?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Mew, I can't hold it up anymore.
Shut up, Kokichi.
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
Why are we talking about this?
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter since anyone could have done it. Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Ooh!
Come, dumpster! Finally! Someone finally called me a dumpster!
Guys, this is not the time for this.
What should we talk about now?
Yeah, Goddess is like, can we move on, please? Are you okay, Scott? Are you having a stroke? Are you okay? Scott, Portrait is leaking again. Oh god.
We must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab. Only one of the student council members or Kokichi could have gained entry. Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Tsumugi, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council.
Oh my god, Kokichi! You know what? Me listen to now, yeah. Oh, Kokichi. You literally were just like, let's try Miko's power of friendship, whatever, fucking.
Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I can prove using my recording function.
Yeah, give us a recording function.
It's fine. That's just a waste of time.
Yeah, we learned about that last time. Himiko was being very quiet.
Me? A suspect? I never kill Angie!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next?
She couldn't be more quiet if she was a skimpy sniper leader who couldn't talk.
I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Yeah, because that's super helpful, Kokichi.
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider. Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
Jesus Christ.
Suspect rangers?
Jesus
I
Christ.
agree. Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
We might catch them with their pants down!
I would hope not.
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers, what should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list? Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
You would be very happy with that. Yeah.
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
What's your do you guys have alibis?
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Did Tenko have to die?
Huh?
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie's?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
What do you mean?
The 2 victims could have been killed by 2 separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first Blackened responsible for the first victim. We gotta figure out who killed Angie. Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless.
That's not necessarily true.
Did you suggest that to waste our time?
It's not meaningless!
Yeah. Not just for emotional reasons, but also it could be connected. But poor Himiko. Himiko?
Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you! Poor Tenko! How could you do this to her?
Himiko, stop it with your crappy lies.
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS. You didn't give 2 shits about Tenko when she was alive.
Oh, man.
But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Kokichi, enough!
No. It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that. I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why... I'm so upset now.
Koichi's too dangerous to be left alive. Yeah, he is spitting facts, but it's... Himiko still feels bad. She feels bad about ignoring Tenko.
I should have faced Tinko. Worked things out with her while she was still alive. But now, it's too late. I can't complain to her or thank her. It's too late.
Yeah, seriously! It's way too late to realize that now. Our only option is to face her death head on.
Yeah. Face her death?
Himiko, I understand what you're going through. So I'm gonna help you out. Let's work together to find the truth. I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Kaito.
Kaito there being a bro.
Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless.
Yeah.
The name of the curse is Death Curse.
That's a little much, but okay.
I suppose being dead would silence someone pretty good.
Listen up! All you guys are gonna help out too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run! I won't forgive something so messed up!
Tenko was our friend. Gonta want to know why she died too.
I already told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death. Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on!
Oh yeah. You can. Just resurrect them. I don't know if I would be able to. I don't know if Montezuma's gonna let us keep the Necronomicon. Kaito.
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Yeah, maybe.
They're not wrong, but I don't mind going over Tenko's case. But that was an abrupt change of topic. Was that intentional?
So what do we talk about first?
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Tancrotch probably got killed during the seance, so everyone there's suspicious.
Tancrotch?
Yeah, that's a bit much. People who attended the seance. Kyo, Shuichi, Himiko, Kokichi. Yeah.
That's it!
Plus Tenko, but yeah, she's dead.
It was me, Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
Yeah.
So those four are the culprits!
The suspects.
Himiko still culprit?
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the four is really Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
True, I may have suggested it, but I explained the procedure beforehand, yes? If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
Well, I suppose, but...
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either. I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
Well, but there are 3 empty rooms, shall we? Which one shall we use? The middle one. The middle room is always best for stuff like this. Very well, I shall begin the preparations at once.
Oh, right.
But didn't... I think Kokichi said... to speak during the seance. Well, the speaking thing may have been part of the caged child. First, throw the magic circle passed down for the cage. The medium must, your medium must first circle. They must do this in a circle. After, must make the polypropic. Spirit of the light, making completely dark. Things will commence once all four prints in the corner of the room for the bird. Not including the spirit medium must slaying the caged child. The voice of the spirit you have summoned. Okay. Because I think Kia said to he said to only not talk, I believe, before they turn the lights off, or right after they turn the lights off, before they started doing the actual song. Because I think they checked on her after putting all the things on. But because of, I think Maki had said, I don't know if that's evidence. Not enough to kill her immediately, but because of being stabbed in the neck, she probably couldn't make any sound. She can talk. But Kokichi actually said something. While Kokichi was investigating the neighboring room from where the seance was held, he had stepped through one of the floorboards. That room also had a part of a crosspiece cut out, the portion that supported the floorboard. So I think he checked the other room that we didn't get to investigate. So I think this is important. This is the important thing, the information.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance. The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
Point of entry from outside. He must be referring to the,
There!
yeah, the under the floorboards.
You're talking about under the floor, right?
Yeah, because the underneath the floorboards, there were there's like old holes, basically.
Huh? Under the floor?
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person can move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
Another suspect? Who?
It's appearing before me.
Shut up.
Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
Shut up. Okay.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance.
Hold on. Okay, keep a flashlight. Function enemy and a keep a committed light. So I don't think that matters. What is escape?
By crawling under the floor.
Hole on the floor. Holes and corner of the room seance was held. There is space under the floor so you can see what was dropped there. Corner of the room the seance was in. Okay, that's important. Does he have a crystal ball and is it reflective? And what was loose floorboard? Right before Tenko was not loose for the seance. There was dry blood on the bottom part of the floorboard. Okay. Okay, so it's either the loose floorboard or the hole?
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Oh wait,
Because
I
it
see.
wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now,
Oh, wait.
hold on a second.
Hole in the corner.
Kibo could have used that function. Or
No, dang it. Okay, not that. Okay, not that part. But we would have noticed the light
During the seance,
from the hole in the corner.
crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
There we go.
That's wrong! I don't think the culprit could have used a light.
Okay. Load. Try that again.
and now there's
Whoa.
So it's Kibo's light up eyes. But we would have noticed the
The culprit sneaked in during the
corner.
seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had
There
a
we go.
light.
That's wrong!
Yeah, we would have noticed the light.
I don't think the culprit could have used a light while under the floor. There was a hole in the corner of the room. If a light were used, it would have leaked through and we would have seen it.
But when we did the seance, the room was definitely pitch black.
So a light was not shined under the floor, which means you cannot claim I am the culprit.
Jeez, here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot. My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats. My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
All right, you made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
Oh boy, I love Kibo. Kibo is the best boy.
I neither want nor need your pity.
Hell yeah, tell him.
Enough with the flashlight! It's way too bright!
Don't you mean below average intelligence?
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch black darkness. Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
Then why was floorboard under Tanko lined up funny? Going to think that was so culprit could stab Tanko from underfloor.
Ooh, nice observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Uh-huh. Thank you.
Don't say it like that. You're better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that. That'd let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards.
Glowing paint, huh? That is referring to the first case in the second game, where somebody was stabbed through the floor. Not referencing to the first cases of the other two games. But the gold paint from the sword and then freaking the imposter, yes. The guy who was pretending to be Byakuya was murdered and was killed by the ultimate cook. Teru? Yeah, Teru.
Boy, that sounds really familiar too. But I'm just gonna ignore it.
Her corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint, though.
No.
Oh, yeah. So then why was that floorboard loose?
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right? If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit.
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however. Instead of butting our heads against this, how about we concentrate on another issue?
What have you done with the real Monokuma? Testing on a fourth wall break? Who are you?
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
When? So not during seance?
Tanko was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she? How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
No.
That's not possible. She was alive at that point.
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Yeah, so she was already underneath it.
Yes. She was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
Yeah, so before they turned the lights off, they checked that she was still alive. And there was no, sign of any recording device. Although technically Kiba is a recording thing, but he would have to... Well, he wouldn't know who would be chosen for the seance. Because it was going to be Himiko or Tenko. So... yeah, it could not be Kiba with his recording device, because, yeah, it could have been either one of them. And he would have to have had that very specific recording, which is very specific. I don't think, no, that doesn't sound very plausible. You don't know if she was dead at that point. She was told not to speak. No, she replied to them saying that. He said at that point where they were about to turn the lights off, that the voice that should be leaving her body should be Angie's. So Tenko should not speak after that point, I guess. Plus to not interrupt the song. But if she was stabbed in the neck, she probably wouldn't be able to speak. So, yeah.
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light came back...
Yeah, she didn't reply.
The floorboard was removed at that point, so it's likely she was already dead then.
So she was killed when the room was dark?
Yes.
She was inside cage, right? Going to think it impossible to kill her then.
Then she wasn't killed when the room was dark. It was a different time.
Different time?
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking
Who the
about?
fuck should I know? You figure it out, shitheads.
Gee, thanks.
Huh? Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory.
Uh-huh.
Now hurry up and think! If you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your limp dick brains!
How about we don't do that? How about we just don't do that, because that sounds awful. Okay, non-stop debate, start. Okay.
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time, and she was dead when the cage was lifted.
No one
What
will.
about moment cage was lifted?
No.
That's wrong.
Because she seemed to be not in the position that she should be when they looked at the
It wasn't possible to kill her the moment the
sheet.
cage was lifted.
She was unresponsive when we lifted the sheet. And Himiko is the one who pushed the cage up.
Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's
Yeah,
mark on
there
it.
we go.
That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted. If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
What? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right.
Shut up.
No, it's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
Shut up, Miyu. You are not helping.
What?
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out.
All out of your ears, hopefully, so we don't have to deal with you anymore.
Tenko died after the seance. It happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage. They stuck the thin blade through the gap, and that clean white sheet got stained blood red.
But the weapon was a sickle. Only the blade could have fit through the gaps.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
I'll cut through your words.
Yeah, she's cut from the bottom.
Wait
Er.
just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage.
Yeah. She had her head on the marker stone.
She was bent over with her forehead against the marker stone, and the cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The
Yeah.
sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
Yeah. So she was all the way crouched down.
Then I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
Shut up.
No worries, Miyu. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
Oh, America, Cage hitting hard.
Yeah, no worries.
Thanks, Gota. Gota's so nice. Gota's so supportive. Man.
How embarrassing!
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
She couldn't have been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person.
Shut up, Kokichi.
Huh?
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
Oh, he's trying to freak out Kaito.
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
We don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Don't say stupid stuff like that. Screw spirits.
Stop that now.
Angie's spirit killed Tenko? Why?
Himiko?
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Do a safety save.
Like I said, that's impossible. Spirits can't be culprits.
Yeah.
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Well,
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done that!
Wait! I know! What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage? If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance!
No. If there was someone else in the cage, we would have noticed.
I agree with Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
Ahem. You do?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
What?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. They that she's referring to it. What? I don't fucking know. Who could have killed Renko at any time? Talk about Himiko? What?
Oh no!
What? Who are you referring to? Who could have killed Tenko from inside the cage? Who could have killed Tenko from inside the cage? What?
Damn it!
I'm so confused. Who are you talking about?
Oh no!
I am very confused. I don't remember this question. You?
Damn it!
I'm so confused. What? I am literally guessing at this point. Tsumugi? Gonta? What are you talking about? Gonta. Kiba?
Oh no!
Kiba? What?
I was wrong!
Are you talking about me? Me?
Damn it!
Angie? What?
Damn it!
What? Did I do Mew? I thought I didn't do Mew. No, I already got Mew. Okay. Who the fuck are you talking about? I'm so confused. Kokichi? No.
Oh no!
What the fuck? Who are you talking about? I'm so confused. Who are you talking about? I'm so confused.
Oh no!
I already did Himiko.
Oh no!
I'm so lost.
Damn it!
I'm lost as fuck. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm literally going through everybody.
Oh no!
Okay. Taro.
Oh no! I was wrong!
Yeah, I never killed Tenko.
Damn it!
What are you talking about? I'm so lost. Kokichi. Oh wait, are you talking about Tenko herself? Wait. Oh, are you saying Tenko? Oh my god. That took way too long for me to figure out.
Referring to Tenko.
I don't know. Are you doing that? Because that was embarrassing. Try this again. There we go.
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
What did you say?
I don't remember this line of questioning.
Are you saying Tenko is the culprit?
She committed suicide.
Suicide?
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out.
Oh, because if she's saying that Tenko killed Angie, and then she killed herself?
She volunteered to be in the cage, and then stabbed herself during the seance. It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right? If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
That's a good point. Let me see. I believe it's 6 inches. Okay. Probably not enough to kill her immediately. Okay.
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
Hey Andy, when did you brainwash Himiko?
Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore, so she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
That's true. Why do it during the seance? But why would you do it during the seance? That's the question.
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
But wouldn't that put Himiko in danger?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
No, cause then... Oh! No, because that would mean Himiko would get hurt.
Take us down?
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial. So she could bring us all down. Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
No, she wouldn't do that.
What are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that. She told me.
Keep your chin up and life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
What if all of that was just a lie?
A lie?
Hmm? lie we've had with Tenko is her saying that she like believes in Atua to join the student council. Kokich the ultimate gaslighter. And that was to try to protect Himiko. So it just doesn't make sense why she would do all this and then Himiko would get hurt. She does basically everything for Himiko's sake.
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them. That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
That build shit I've ever heard in a long time, right?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree. No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Tinko anymore. But I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down. That's what I want to believe.
Me too. Gonta no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird thing, because, you know, there's like the saying of, oh, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, but that doesn't really work to blame yourself if you were only being fooled the first time. That's... She wouldn't try to commit suicide. She wouldn't try to make us drown. I don't know. Yeah, so, just let me back up. Okay. A proper reason.
Alright, I'll give you a reason.
Is there a reason?
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki?
Do I have a reason?
If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. Okay, everyone, I'll see you guys after the seance. She said, see you guys after. I thought she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean that it was suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that, and if we keep thinking, we'll find the truth. And that means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe. Is it gonna be the stupid... No, not that? No, it's not so big. Okay. Cage child, Tenko's died in crouched position. The injury on the back of her neck was deep, but probably not deep enough to kill her immediately. Yeah, that's also kind of weird.
Explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her.
In order to perform the cage child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, in a dark place with no light. First, draw the magic circle, passed down from the caged dog village, on the ground. Then the spirit medium must place their forehead on a stone and curl up like a turtle. They must do this at the center of the circle. After, the other 4 must make the following preparation. Place the iron cage over the spirit medium. Cover the cage with a clay cloth. Finally, place the dog god on top of the cage. Take care not to step on the magic circle during the preparations. Finally, turn off all the lights to make it completely dark, and your preparation will be complete. The seance will commence. All 4 participants and stand at the corners of the ring. 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the cage child song. After the song asks, "Is the cage child?" then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply with the voice of the spirit you have summoned. Okay, what was the Monokuma file thing? Okay, let's see. Victim is the ultimate artist. Wait, second victim is the ultimate Aikido master, Tengo Kabashira. The victim's body was discovered in a vacant room. Estimated time of death is 11 a.m. The victim was stabbed in the back of her neck, resulting in death. No other injuries were detected. Okay. Okay. I don't know.
True intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength.
No, okay.
Oh no!
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down.
No. Okay. Shut up.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
So
Oh, I have to
suicide seems
lie?
be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person!
I feel like it has to be
If
what
Tenko did commit
Mia
suicide,
says?
it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle.
No, not that. Okay.
Oh no!
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle.
Oh no!
I'm so confused.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength.
Is it, wait, is it the cage
So
telling
far,
what
suicide seems to
Kankichi
be the best
says?
explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with.
No.
Damn it!
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with.
I was wrong!
I'm not
So far,
sure.
suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person!
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength.
No.
I was wrong!
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Is it the Monokuma file?
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength.
Oh?
Oh no!
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
I'm so
Her plan
confused.
was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
I wish I could fast forward this shit.
But if Tenko did commit suicide,
There we go.
it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it. Finally, with
The last of her strength.
she threw the
Sickle
underneath the
floor. All the pieces.
So far, suicide seems to be the
best explanation.
Her plan was
To take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength.
Oh no!
I'm so confused. I wonder if Tenko isn't the kind of person.
explanation.
Tenko.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then
Yeah, Tenko's not that kind of person.
Finally, with the last of her strength.
But I'm really confused. Which...
So far, suicide seems to be the best.
explanation. Her plan was to take us down with her.
What is the thing I need to do?
But if
Oh,
Tenko
wait!
did commit suicide,
How
it
do
would
I...
explain how she died during the seance.
There we go.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then
I
stabbed
forgot.
herself
I have
with
to, like, hold it.
Finally, with the last of her strength.
There we go. I'm, like, super confused what I was doing.
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle.
Okay. I forgot I have to do that. To lie. I forgot about that. Okay. Because he wants me to lie. This is a lot part where I gotta lie. So I need to do Tenko's last
So far,
moments.
Suicide seems to be the best explanation.
her plan was to take us down with her.
I want it to.
She hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength.
There we go.
I'll reveal the truth.
I'm calling it until it was done.
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor.
Here we go. I think it was Maki who told us that she would have had it. possibly time after she was killed, but we're gonna rely on Maki to be like, no, she would have died instantly or really quickly.
Because she died instantly.
Yeah, I think we're leaning on Maki. Yep, we're leaning on Maki. Maki, please! Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
Yeah, we're leaning on Maki.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Maki.
Come on, Maki, please!
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail.
Yep, Maki. Maki's on our team.
Tenko died instantly.
What?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly. I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
Maki is...
Excuse me?
Yeah, she's like, pardon moi? You got something to say, Kaito? I hope he doesn't suss us out for lying. For real, he doesn't point it out. He's like, you guys are lying, absolutely. But he's just like, okay, sure.
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko wouldn't commit suicide.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Do a savey.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
Kiro says because he's throwing a lot of blame on others' theories. He is, absolutely.
No, there must have been a way. We're gonna figure it out.
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance?
Not witnessed, but we heard something.
If you
We
know
heard a
something,
sound.
Please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Not a bad idea. We should remember what happened at the seance. Let me try to remember. I'm sure there's something. I need some kind of clue that will help me solve this mystery. Okay. I know it's the sound during the song. Song during the seance,
Did
there it
anything
is.
seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed.
Yeah,
The ritual was perfect and...
no, wait, that's not right.
Damn it!
Look.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
There is something that bothers me.
The fact that the seance failed.
The
The ritual
was
was perfect and yet it
failed.
How
Utterly
strange. Now that I think of it, while we were all singing, I heard something
Yeah. Nope, shit. Fucking.
I'm more concerned about how dark it got.
There.
I mean, with totally it's right.
My job was to
Light candles.
Shut up.
Seriously,
Did anything...
seem out of the ordinary during the seance. There is something that bothers me. The fact that the
Glad I
seance
figured out which button's the password button.
and yet
failed. How utterly strange. Now that I think about it. While we were all singing the song, I heard something.
There we go.
I agree.
Yeah, the old blood. Oh wait, wrong IP. Old blood under where Tenko is hit. Yeah.
Himiko, you think that's something...
Okay. Love that because I did a dumb. Okay.
her suicide.
Okay. One game you should play is the Hex One of several game genres. The Hex. Okay.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance? The
fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect. How utterly strange.
Not really.
Now that I think about it, we're all singing the song. I heard something.
There we go.
I agree.
I'll have to look up what the Hex is.
Something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
Yeah. That sounds interesting. I like games too that make kind of fun of other game genres and stuff. Okay. Did I save? I don't remember. I need to save. Also, I am cold. I should have closed the door to my room before streaming, but I didn't do that. So now I am cold. Yeah, in the middle of the song. Bang.
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. What could have fallen down?
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
A loud sound, like something hit the floorboards. Maybe that sound had something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark. No, okay.
I was wrong.
I'm dumb.
This is it.
Okay, the floorboard. Okay.
I think the floorboard coming off.
Okay. Yeah, floorboard.
This is it. I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound.
Okay, let's save. Okay.
That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
would the floorboard have made such a loud sound though?
I get why it's called that because it has 6 playable characters. Remember how many sides the hexagon has. Ah, okay, interesting.
It was the sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
That's true. There would have had to be a strong impact to make that sound. But what was it? What could it possibly be?
All right then, let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now.
Okay, thanks, Kaito. Okay.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
But it was still...
Culprit hide under floor, then stood up with such might.
Said there was no...
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
Wait, no, I think that is it. Yeah.
I agree.
I was like, wait, no, that's the correct thing, yeah.
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
The floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off. After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the cross piece?
What did they stand to gain? That's the question. To solve this case, I need to think carefully about the crosspiece in the floorboard. Tenko's body was at one end of the loose floorboard, and the crosspiece that had been cut was on the other end of the floorboard. The unsupported part was outside the cage, so it could have been stomped on. Only one of the cross pieces was cut, the other two were intact. One of them was right under Tenko, and the other was in the center, right about where the edge of the cage was. What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping on the floorboard? Think. Come on, think. Okay, what are we doing? Hangman's Gambit. Okay. Is that what I think it is? It is. Okay. So, yeah, okay. This one. Okay. I don't know what it starts with. F? E. Okay. Seesaw. Oh, okay. I see. Like, I don't know what the words are. Okay. Let me redo that. I couldn't remember what the second word was.
That's right. The floor...
And that's one of the big memes of this game. Freaking seesaw. Freaking seesaw trick.
The floor...
Get through all this chit chat. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cannot see any. Oh. Come on, any more Fs? There we go. Got it!
That's right. The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw.
Yep.
crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other two cross pieces holding up that board were close to the cage, meaning if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece, the next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever. A lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Her whole body lifted up?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, alright. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that, unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
Yep. You following along, Scott? You understand what's going on here? Seesaw!
Huh? How?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
Floorboard, seesaw, the cage, and the blood on the white fabric. What conclusions can I draw from this? There's only one place the sickle could have been that is consistent with the evidence. Yeah.
That's it!
I'm about ready to look up dank seesaw memes.
At the top of the iron cage, with the blade facing down.
Don't worry, I'll send you plenty of seesaw memes.
The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage. Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place. It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble, but the statue's weight kept it from falling over. Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw, Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage. She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in her crouch position, but with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
So who jumped on the board?
But it would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide. Wait, what the hell's a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
You're right, it's fucking crazy.
Craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know? They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box. Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
Yeah?
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
Yes, because Himiko is heavy enough to do that. How much does Himiko weigh again compared to Tenko? Tenko weighs 115 pounds, apparently. How much does Himiko weigh? 86 pounds. That's, like, nearly 30 pounds difference. Yeah.
Huh?
Why her?
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
No.
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Except Kokichi told us a bit of information. While Kokichi was investigating the neighboring room from where the seance was held, he had stepped through one of the floorboards. That room also had a part of a cross piece cut off. The portion that supported the floorboard. Yeah.
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room.
Ugh, so Kokichi.
That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
Well, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? The middle one. The middle room's always best for stuff like this.
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
But who's the one who asked the question, knowing that the answer didn't matter?
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Our culprit, Himiko, prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time. Then she waited for me to host the seance, and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it.
Plus, wasn't it at first Himiko was the one who suggested to be the medium? He was sus, he is. And it wasn't until Tenko said...
She killed Tenko, all according to plan.
Yeah, no, that's not...
That's a lie, right?
Yeah.
Himiko did such a thing?
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
Kill Tinko? I killed Tinko?
Himiko?
She feels like her choice of room may have been what caused Tenko to die, but that's not the case.
What's wrong, Himiko?
Is it true that using the middle room was Himiko's idea? But does that mean that Himiko really killed Tenko? Would something like that really happen? Something so cruel. Oh, we're at halfway point. Intermission. Oh my god. Yeah, I would like to say thank you.
Well now.
Oh, looks like we've reached the intermission segment, which means it's time for our Guess the Victim Quiz! A victim quiz, not a culprit quiz? The only victims are the people who are still watching this drawn-out, boring crap. Why are you being such down all of a sudden?
It's okay.
It is okay. I am sure everyone is happy. How do you know? They could be skipping this entire conversation for all you know. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm the real victim here. Me. What's getting upset? If anything, I'm the real victim. I'm gonna put up with all this nonsense all the time. That's the right answer, Monodam. It's anything. Exactly, because there's no victims. Yep, even if you're killed in this killing game, you're here. Because then everyone mourns you, and you get tons of posthumous popularity. Oh, Daddy, you don't need to reveal these kinds of behind-the-scenes details.
Alright!
Something makes you more popular? Then we gotta die soon, too! Oh my gosh. Alright, let's get through this trial, come on.
This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost.
I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary!
That's so silly.
Logic does not compute.
Yeah, like what?
Did you hear
No, I didn't hear anything.
Oh no, they're ignoring him.
You know what else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns. So round, so sweet, so delicious.
That doesn't sound scary at all.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
Aw,
Did you hear something?
I think you already lost them.
I didn't hear anything.
He's like, oh god.
Answer us, Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Do a little save. 1 second, I'm grabbing a bite of food because I'm hungry. I know my avatar's being all crazy because I'm like, I'm not in range of my webcam anymore, so it's like, what are you doing? Food. Hungers. I hunger. I can kind of talk, or I can kind of avoid talking since they're all talking. Did I save? I'm gonna save again.
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Yeah, use your magic, Himiko.
Are you even listening?
No, I'm not listening.
What?
I don't care anymore.
Hmm.
I'm too tired. Angie died. Tanko died. Why did I have to survive? And now, you're all saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
Hmm.
Himiko.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Yeah, shut up, Kokishi.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Yeah, yes, she has. You hadn't noticed, yeah.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial!
Shut up, Mew.
Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired. It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tanko!
Impossible.
Himiko not that kind of person. Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
That's okay, that's a little rude, but I understand.
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Either way, we gotta look for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
Yeah, you would say that.
No, is not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko!
Ah! Food in my mouth. Himiko, I know how you feel. But I felt the same way after Kaede died. But we can't give up. We survived. We can't give up. For the sake of everyone who died. Alright. Where is it? Yep, bloody Kokichi.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
Yes.
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
No.
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there?
Was trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped.
Yep, you are spot on, Gota! Gota, spot on!
It's just like Gonta said. Each room was the same. They were all trapped.
So there was no real choice. It was an illusion of a choice.
What? Is that true?
Kokichi will tell you.
Kokichi!
I was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
His argument is getting weaker and weaker, and his insistence on blaming Himiko is more and more suspicious. Kokichi, wake up! Yeah. I guess there was no crossbeats supporting this floorboard, so I kinda stepped through. What bad luck.
While you were in the room next to the crime scene, you found a loose floorboard, right?
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
What? Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms, then they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we were. Ain't that funny, Kyo?
Especially you!
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please.
Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory.
Ooh.
We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead. This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
You're right. Yeah, that's right. If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right. So let's do our best.
Yeah. You listen to Gonta. Gonta's a good boy.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore.
Yeah.
I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive.
Hell yeah.
Do not say everyone. After all, the Blackened is still among us.
Jeez, there you go. Killing the mood like usual. But damn, well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
Your soul, bro?
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
What are you talking about?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Ah, that is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic. Well, that's one possibility.
But I think it might have been something else.
Why did no one step on the floorboard until it was used for the murder? Oh, that's it. That must be the reason. No, not that. Damn it, it doesn't want me.
Oh no!
Dang it, that's not what I wanted. The... Okay, so do I do the...
This is it!
Yeah, okay.
It's because of the magic circle at...
Ah,
Okay.
This is it! It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
That's right. If that's the case, then the culprit had to be someone who perfectly knew what the floorboard, about the floorboards and also the magic circle. There's no doubt in my mind. They're the one who killed Tenko. The only one person had the opportunity and the motive. It was Gonta. No, it's Kyo.
It has to be you!
Yep.
Kyo,
Gasp.
was it you?
whatever are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Me? 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 What do you mean, me? I'm suspicious? What?
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Shit. I'm making a mess. At least it wasn't coffee. It was food, but not like a drink. Because that would have sucked. Ugh.
Kyo?
Why do you suspect me?
A lot of reasons.
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick. But that's not all it was for. In
Kept
order
us
to
from
make the
stepping on
murder
it.
Succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined. And those variables were defined by using the magic circle.
Yep.
In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Well, Kyo,
Answer already! Did you do it?
Yeah, he was sus from the very beginning.
What is so funny?
I was just thinking. So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
I see. That is problem.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
How can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
But there was nothing in there that he could have used that would be heavy enough. But, okay, because of where the floorboard was, let me go to the picture of Tenko. Is it where? Okay, well, it's not showing a picture. But basically, where the part where you would step on it was right, like, right on the edge of where the magic circle was for the inside part. It's hard to explain without having a picture here. It would have been nice if we had a picture. I don't have one right now, but yeah. So that means he could have, because he said he memorized the Caged Child book, so he knows exactly how big and what the magic circle looks like. All he would have to do is figure out how far to make his steps, and then be able to step onto that one board in order to make Tenko hit the scythe.
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
The culprit stopped on that exact floorboard, even in the darkness. But how? How did they move around in total darkness? In a room that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Although, even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand.
Wait a minute. Maybe...
Did you figure it out?
Well, oh, the candlestick! Where the candles were on the wall. They were, like, right in the middle, weren't they? That's it. The culprit didn't even have to see it all. They used, the Sixth Sense. No, touch.
That's it.
Yeah, the candelabra thing.
The culprit used touch. They didn't see. They felt.
Then they would know that they were in the middle of the room.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
Yeah.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right?
Yeah.
Were there any other markers within reach?
The salt.
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
No, there was salt. No, I'm sure there was something. A landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. It must have been at the seance, I know it. Oh god. Okay! What? What? Oh, okay, magic circle. There's a C. Check. Another C. Sir. Where's an R? Dang it. Sir. I need another. There's another I, but I need another C. No, wait, A. I'm dumb. No, wait, sir. Oh, wait, L. E. I'm dumb. I'm like, brain not working right now. Magic circle. I know how to spell fucking circle. Jesus, brain work.
That's it. The
Redo that. In or there's an R. Where's an R? For fuck's sake. What? There. There we go, jeez.
That's it. The magic circle. They used the magic circle. Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt.
There we go.
The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
I see. So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
An interesting thought. It is unfortunate that it is so wrong.
What?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes? The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
But you're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
Even though he could have just found it, it wouldn't be that difficult to do, but whatever. I know, they figured this out too. Even though they're being dumb. But luckily, we have an ace up our sleeve.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
Mm-hmm.
So which is it? Is there any way to check?
Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
I see another piece of the puzzle. Drawing the circle of salt, all but guaranteed it would be temporary. The investigation itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
Yay, boy! Here's another example of Kibo being the best boy.
What a pain. We don't have any way to check it now.
It's like completely ignoring Kibo.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Shut up, KK.
Hey, may I have your attention?
Oh god, the light. Ah!
I said cut that out! It's too bright!
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
About what?
I had Miu add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
Yep.
What the? No way! Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that
Please, let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone.
Yeah, because Miu's purpose for it was fucking stupid and weird.
Alright, so what is this function?
It's an image recording function.
Yeah.
Image recording?
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory. I'll give it a try. Ready?
Hell yeah. Fucking camera. He's a goddamn Polaroid camera.
From your mouth?
Yeah, of course.
Also used magic like that before.
Sure.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance. Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay. Got it.
Kibo coming in clutch. This is what Kibo is best boy. You understand? He helpful. He's so helpful. So this is the magic circle used for the seance.
Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything?
Yeah, the lines. Notice anything? Yeah, the lines. Freaking corner lines.
There! This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you.
Yep, we would not have gotten this if it wasn't for Kibo. Kibo coming in clutch.
I never would have seen through Kiyo's lie.
Hell yeah.
My lie? You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document.
Kibo, best boy. He is the best robo boy.
But that's a lie, isn't it? The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners, which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
So it was different from the document after all.
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Hey, where's my thanks? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Shut up, you. I hate... Oh god, her reasoning is really weird. I hate it. No.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
I don't want to talk about this.
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health.
It gets worse.
Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds.
Yep, I told you. It's bad. It's weird.
You're what? Why?
Why, Dr. Evil Rai? Oh god. Why do you need Kibo to do that? It doesn't make any sense.
Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality. Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so... See? You're all grossed out! This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan!
Why would you put that function in Kibo to do that though? Can't you just make a camera? Why? Like, okay, Miu, if you actually have had some kind of stomach issue before in your life, and that's not... Listen, if she, in some past life of hers, did have some kind of illness involving her stomach, change your time, you get some fiber. It's not, it's not that hard to, not that weird to monitor that sort of thing. However, why on earth would you use Kibo to do this? Why would you use Kibo to monitor this? Because, but then she would have to call Kibo over every time. Miu, there's these amazing things called digital cameras that you can literally just have in your pocket. I don't even know.
Quit talking about your poop. No one cares. Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
Right? We have disposable cameras. There are disposable cameras in the warehouse. We have disposable cameras in the warehouse to use. You don't need to use Kibo. Thank you for installing this function into Kibo, but you didn't need to use it for this purpose. It's weird.
So, Kyo, if you have any objections,
Your deductions are fiction.
Oh boy.
Well, since you've given me the option, I will most certainly object.
Anyway, yeah. Okay, ba.
To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion.
Unimportant.
Now I shall bear witness to your ability, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
Shut up. Okay. Marker stone, white sheet.
If you are going to
Stone.
claim I am the culprit, then what of the murder weapon?
What the fuck is happening?
It was set up in the cage.
What the fuck is happening? What the hell is happening with the game? Jesus Christ.
Kokichi and Shuichi who carried the, so suspicion should fall on them.
Jesus Christ. My game was being
True,
weird.
we could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to... So simply put, I am not the killer. The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and... But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
Needed the sheet. He lifted the sheet.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo.
Yep. He had it underneath the cloth, so he put it down right when he placed the cloth down, and then when he picked it back up, which he was able to pick it up, before Himiko ran over and pushed over the cage.
That was done by covering the cage with a white cloth. You could have secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth. retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth. Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
Wonderful! That's exactly correct.
Okay. Oh boy. What?
It's correct? Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
So, it was you? You killed Tenko?
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen. Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What you talking about, Kyo?
God damn it. Man, why'd you have to do that? Why'd you have to be so... Why... God damn it. It was funny.
You still don't understand?
What you talking about, Kyo?
I killed Tenko, that is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
Meaningless?
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
Ah, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blacking candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie.
Yeah, but he didn't. He didn't.
For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue. Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Trivial issue? No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
Miko's going to curse Kyo. He's going to have words and moils that Mio was talking about. Kyo had better got executed and quickly with much. Okay. You'll see.
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you.
Yep.
If you're the one who killed Tenko, you gotta be the one who killed Angie.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly. There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
Oh my god.
Of course I understand. I worked really hard to understand.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
That's enough! It's voting time! I'm gonna vote for him!
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Nuts to that. Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit.
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
The culprit's one of you! Wowee! This argument is getting intense! At times like this... The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Yippee! I've been waiting for this!
Shut up, Kokichi.
Why were you waiting for it?
Kyo confessed to killing Tenko, but insists he didn't kill Angie. We won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone. Alright. Ooh.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie.
I got this! But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
He forced his way into Angie's research.
I got this! But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi!
Perhaps
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo! Not possible.
That rule was added after both
Murders.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death.
I got this!
Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Kyo killed Tenko and... Kyo killed Tenko and...
Kibo! We don't know for certain.
Kyo killed Angie. He forced his way into Angie's research.
I got this!
But he couldn't
Get into Angie's research lab.
The katana was found in
Kyo!
Anyone could have entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko.
Kokichi!
perhaps there's a second black.
He was planning to use the new rule.
Kyo! Not
Possible. That rule was added after...
both murders.
We solved the...
I got this!
Not yet.
There's still another mystery to solve.
Let me redo that. Ooh.
This is our answer.
Let me redo that.
It would be a mistake to vote before we've completed.
Come on, hurry up. Do the stupid thing. Oh yeah. Okay. So first thing is with the key.
Kyo killed Tenko.
Kibo! We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into
I
Angie's...
got this!
But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
The katana was found.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko.
Kokichi!
Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to...
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added
after both murders.
We solved the...
I got this!
Not yet.
There's still another mystery to solve.
There we go. Alright.
It would be a mistake to vote before we've completely solved Angie's murder.
Oh man, it's already almost 9. Do you want to stop here for now? Because we're getting close to the end, but we still have... Because there's all the stuff at the end too, with the execution, all the explanation stuff of... Yeah. Probably more like 45 minutes. Plus, if we continue, I might take a small break to go to the bathroom. Okay. I might go to the casino and do stuff. Get money at the casino. Any prizes I don't have yet? Well, what do you think, buddy? What do you think? So far. Kyo just admitted to, murdering Tenko, but did he kill Andrew? Mystery, mystery! The game's open. Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo. You think Tenko killed Andrew? Okay. Oh, interesting. The thing about how this gets figured out is there's literally like a single piece of evidence that proves who the killer is. It's a very specific piece of evidence. Well, I guess there's two, but they're both part of the same thing. I also think that this is a more dramatic option and the one that would hit Himiko the hardest, so it's probably the correct option. Maybe. We will have to see. We'll have to see. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Can you believe that? Plot twist! Plot twist! That, yes, Kyo did murder Tenko, but what does that matter? That doesn't matter because Angie's dead. So does that mean there's somebody even more dangerous than Kokichi now? That'll be walking around? All my friends are dead. Yeah. Boy. Not Angie. Himiko. Oh yeah, Himiko. All my friends are dead. Yay. Oh man. All my friends are dead. I can't believe it. They're all dead. It's all my fault. Yeah, it sucks to be Himiko, I guess. Yeah, sucks to suck. Time to make friends with Kibo, yes! And go to maybe friends with Kibo. Kibo is best boy! Kibo best boy. He's my favorite boy. Kibo best boy. True. He came in clutch with that picture. Yeah, he's very OP. He is OP. He helped light up the room so we can investigate. He helped in his audio recording function. He's very helpful. Kibo is good boy. Do you know how OP it is to be able to print something in current year without a credit card on file with a printer company? It's insane. That's totally true. Yeah, it is. Alright, see ya next week. Oh, alright. Yep. Till next week, bye-byes. Alright. That is gonna be it for this stream. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Oh, join us next week for us to finish this trial. Woohoo! And find out who done killed Angie. Was it Kyo or was it somebody else? Was it Tenko who killed Angie and then she got killed by Kyo? Find out next week on Danganronpa V3, right here on my stream of the Sharko Prez. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm dumb. Okay, see you next week. Bye 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 bye.